Okay, I'm wearing my Mariah Carey t-shirt, which means this video is going to be great. I'm starting off with great feeling. Mariah, I love you. She's going to give me that boost throughout this video. But if that doesn't give me a boost, then this will. Y'all, we need to have a conversation. Jeffree Star is back at it again. But did he ever stop? Someone commented on one of my last videos and was like, yeah, but we still need to hold Jeffree Star accountable too. Just because I am dragging Shane Dawson does not mean that I am not holding Jeffree Star accountable. It's more shocking about Shane Dawson, that's why there's more videos about him. Of course Jeffree Star is a fucking awful person and we're holding him accountable, but Shane Dawson has been doing everything behind the scenes, so we're finally holding him accountable at a larger scale. So sorry if it seems like I'm just talking about Shane, but I'm not. You're just not watching all my videos. Go click them all, go binge them all, because I talk about each of these bitches so much, and equally. So let me catch you up on what's been happening on Twitter. Jeffree Star has been a trembling mess. He knows that he's in trouble. He's obviously aware of Taddy's tweets, and he's tweeting things acting like nothing is happening. He's posting videos like nothing's happening, and all the replies are calling him out. They're showing really disgusting, revolting videos of him. Someone tagged me in a video and said, talk about this, and I watched the video and I got halfway through and it was absolutely disgusting, revolting. Nothing that man can do can shock me, but this one shocked me. So people are responding with all these videos and they're also like, hey, you're a piece of shit. And at the same time, everyone's responding being like, Taddy's gonna expose you, James gonna expose you, James is thriving, you're not, you and Shane are over. Like, the replies are an absolute mess. And you know what, I'm sitting back and being like, I am loving it. Now, if you don't know, Jeffree Star is a very paranoid person. And if you know someone who knows about Jeffree Star, either them or someone they know will be blocked by Jeffree Star. For some reason, this man has all the money in the world, all the cars in the world, the biggest house, but yet he spends all of his time lurking on Twitter, blocking anyone who says anything against him. Now, normally Jeffree would just block people who said maybe a rude thing here and there, but literally it is everyone that he's blocking now. It takes no further than going onto one of his tweets and seeing the absolute mess in the replies. It's amazing. And it couldn't have happened to a better person because he likes having his replies be so clean. So he literally just blocks all these people, but people are creating new accounts and they're getting their friends in on it. And the more people make videos, the more people realize how much of a bad person he is, and then more people are going on and hating. It's just like, I'm sitting back, I'm like, this is fucking marvelous. So I did a video talking about the fact that Jeffree Star was tweeting back at people and then deleting the tweets. He was being really rude to people. He was like, worry about your sad life and don't worry about mine. Then deleted that tweet and then tweeted someone else and was like, their main goal about everyone talking about the situation is for him to kill himself or harm himself. Then he deleted that tweet too, you know, using the mental health card. Okay, now there was a tweet that happened which I need to talk to you about. It is so unbelievably cringe. Jeffree, you are so old. And this is so petty even for your level. So someone tweeted Jeffree Star and said, so getting your millions of fans to hate on a 19-year-old, I still can't get over James was so young, that almost leads to suicide was a coping mechanism for you? Because Jeffree had tweeted about how he needs coping mechanisms and how his mental health needs to be better and people are pressuring him to have a worse mental health. No, we're trying to hold you accountable because you're a bad person. Bad person alert, bad person alert. Like, this man is so unbelievably egotistical, out of tune with himself, out of tune with the world, has no social cues, and no social cues online. And what do you think happened after that guy sent that tweet? Just this random boy. Like a random tweet that could have just been ignored, you know? It's in the other 1,000. No, Jeffree had to respond to it. It's Jeffree Star. He had to respond to it. And start some fucking drama. Because what else would he do? Let's be real. And his response was so fucking disgusting. But what would we expect from him? Nothing. The lowest is what? 0. Jeffree Star tweeted back, if that's the fake narrative you want to believe, great! Already claiming that James lied? Move on and worry about your own shitty life and actions. Mine are not your problem. Now here's the thing, Jeffree. We're gonna make them our problem. And we're gonna surround ourselves around you so that you have to talk about this. Because we know how much you don't want to. And this is just so petty and so, even for Jeffree, like, my gosh. You tweeted, if you want to believe that fake narrative, that's on you, to someone who literally said that you led a 19-year-old to suicide. What, Jeffree, do you not believe that James was almost pushed to suicide? Because you were aware of the amount of hate that he was getting. You even posted videos of you laughing, jumping around your house the day he got exposed, being like, yes, like doing that. Like, First of all, grown man alert. But secondly, you were very much so aware, as everyone was, that he was losing everything. Subscribers, friends, money, deals. You took his merch off your site. He was losing off of a merch deal there. You were aware of how bad things were for this kid. Now, the best thing about Jeffree Star is how much of a hypocrite he is. So he called out this guy, because this guy said that Jeffree almost led a 19-year-old to suicide. And Jeffree was like, I don't believe that, that's fake, like James would never do that. Jeffree, the tweet before this, you said that drama channels and people talking about this, calling you out, were leading you to suicide. Like, I have no words. Why are you different, Jeffree? Why are you the minority of people who are really affected by social media? You're getting attacked by people, not enough people, in my opinion, you should be getting attacked more, but whenever you orchestrated something around James, leading him to such a bad place, you were calling him a sexual predator. I have not even touched upon the fact of how disgusting that was that you made up those accusations, and you're also now discrediting actual survivors of that stuff. So a big fuck you for doing that. I'm gonna hold that up for a little bit more. Yeah, that feels good. So you're evil, and so suddenly you're the one affected? Suddenly you don't believe that anyone else would be affected by social media. You're not getting anything. You're not getting shit, Jeffree, compared to what James got. And that is the problem. You don't see the bigger picture because all you care about is yourself. You don't care about other people's feelings, or maybe you do. I do believe that you enjoy people being upset. You enjoy making people feel uncomfortable. We've seen those old MySpace videos. You enjoy that shit. You enjoy being an evil person. So that's in your nature anyway. And then take that with you trying to get more business because you saw your competitor fall, who by the way is back up at top while you're like, give it over, sis. I hate that I just said the word sis unironically. Wow, I hate that so much. I need to I deserve that. So not only did he tweet disputing the fact that James was led to suicide, he also said move on and worry about your own shitty life and actions, mine are not your problem. Again, Jeffree can never not help himself attack someone, even if it is just a random Twitter user. Jeffree, your life is so sad. You attacked this random guy because he was calling you out, rightfully so. He wasn't even rude in his tweet. He was actually one of the nicer ones. So was there a reason you responded to his? Maybe you saw that he was a bit more vulnerable than the others because he wasn't straight up attacking you, so you thought you would attack him? Because that's what you seem to do to a lot of these YouTubers. It's a recurring theme here. There seems to be an underlying problem, and it's you. I'm so happy Jeffree saw this tweet because the guy saying that, is this a coping mechanism for you? Hating on these people? Leading these people to down places? Leading them to suicide? Is that what is your coping mechanism? And I fully believe it is. Jeffree Star, I fully believe that your coping mechanism is taking others down. Now, some people actually have that within themselves, that is their coping mechanism, like bullying or hating on people, but Jeffree Star is to another level. He tries to push them to killing themselves. We saw it happen with Dramageddon 2. Whether we want to admit it or not, we knew what was happening. At a certain stage, we all felt within ourselves, with James being so silent, we worried, wishing him well and worrying that something was going to happen with him because we knew how bad it was. We knew how bad it was. Us, who were manipulated into taking part in it and believing the lies, at a certain stage we're like, hey, I'm not gonna even hit that tweet myself. Like, this kid seems to be going through a lot. We had that within ourselves, and we've never met James. You have, and you pretended to be his friend. You've made so much money off of him yourself. So how dare Jeffree be like, this is the fake narrative, whenever he'll claim all the times that you don't know the full truth. And I've said it before, if you've got it, show it. And there's a reason he hasn't shown the proof, because he doesn't have anything. He hasn't shown us the real James Charles because he has nothing to show. You go on podcasts and they ask you questions about it and you're in a fret because you have nothing to say, so you're like, I can go into the other room and show you the proof I have, because it's probably photoshopped and you probably have nothing. How sad does your life have to be, Jeffree, that you have to live tweeting stuff knowing that you're going to have to block people, knowing that you're going to have to delete stuff, knowing that you're going to fight people back? You wake up every day and you seem to enjoy that. And so the fact that this is your only statement in all of this, your only statement, keep that in mind. Shane did that really bad apology, which I believe Jeffree helped him ghostwrite, so maybe that was also a statement. Shane did like a 4-page thing. Jeffree's only statement has been, if that's the fake narrative you want to believe, great, move on and worry about your own shitty life and stop worrying about mine. How embarrassing. Can you imagine Thank God he has his own brand, the Jeffree Star Cosmetics, because no other brand would ever want to take him in. Can you imagine being in a pitch meeting and reading through these tweets and looking through this past history? This is a bad person. Jeffree Star is a bad person. And just the fact that he's belittling James Charles's mental health so that he can boost his up again is just such... Why are you still manipulating people? Why are you still attacking people? Why are you still on the internet? I'm sure you've made your money, Jeffree. Fucking leave. Leave us alone. Please. We don't care about you anyway. All we want is to see you leave that shitty channel. And Shane, I haven't forgot about you. Same goes for you. So everyone, I just wanted to do this video. Whenever I read that tweet and now that it's deleted, I want to make this video so that the tweet can actually live on and you can see what he is tweeting and what he's thinking and then deletes because he doesn't want to get backlash for. What an unreasonable person. What a fucking... lunatic. This tweet really angered me. Don't belittle someone else's mental health to raise yours up, Jeffree. At this stage, we really just don't care about you. Bye bye! Like, there's no, like, happy way to end this video. Sorry!